The Publicist. The next day, you fidget as Carter drive you and Sam to the Manhattan office of Nia Pratt, Publicist extraordinaire. So, how common is it to hire a publicist in your tax bracket? Is it pretty average? Like a prenup? Or is she gonna give me a whole new identity, like in witness protection? She might fluff and polish, but she's not gonna invent an entirely new us. She'll just send off the imperfections. Okay, you promise I won't have to change? Promise. Nia Pratt really is the best in the business. Remember when Riley Windrest drank too much cough syrup and flipped over an autograph table? No? Exactly. Sam reaches over to take your hand, suddenly deadly serious. Crystal, I won't let you fall prey to the dark side of this lifestyle. You're my everything, and if I have to hire 100 publicists to protect you, I will. You can tell from her faraway expression that she's been swept back into the past, into a memory from long before you knew each other. Sam. Excuse me, Miss Dalton. We're here. Carter's voice breaks her reverie, and Sam gives your hand a reassuring squeeze. You won't do anything you're not comfortable with, and if you don't like Nia, we'll find someone else. Okay. And take one last deep breath. She grabs Sam's hand and step out of the car. Not long after, you're seated across from Nia Pratt, her penetrating gaze focused on you like a laser. People who come to me have the urge to beautify the truth, but I can't control a story if I don't know it. If one stone is left unturned, someone else will turn for me. Do I make myself clear? Perfectly. Brilliant. Now, how did this all start? What's the real story I'm working with? I was started before I knew Sam was engaged. Sam and I were attracted to each other from the moment we met. We tried to stay away for the boy's sake, as well as Sophia, but Krista was irresistible. I was the one who instigated, though. I want you too. Wonderful. This is all grateful. Exactly what I mean when it comes to complete honesty. Thank you. From now on, when you're asked this question, you'll say, after Sam's broken engagement, you two grew close to your shared affection for your sons. And you're sure people will buy that? The only thing the public eye enjoys more than a scandal is a love story, Miss Dalton. Now, the first step is to separate you two, at least until we rehabilitate your images individually. For example, we'll fix Sam's severe business persona. Excuse me. I say you're more charmingly repressed. After that, we'll establish a new day one for your relationship, then follow up with a series of low-profile appearances. If everything goes well, we'll finish with a tell-all interview to establish a credible public record. You two will be good to go in 6 months, a year, tops. Year? Good thing Sam is worth the wait. And we can still be together in the meantime, right? What you do in the privacy of your own home is your business. What you do in public is mine. Oh, and one more thing. Sophia Rousseau is a constant liability, so we should move quickly on this. How do you want to handle her? We can go on the defensive or simply ignore her. Crystal, what do you think? I want to leave her alone. We've hurt you enough I just want to focus on helping us, not hurting her. You got it. Nanny jots something down in her ledger, then shuts it with a snap. There's no time to get at the present. Sam, shall we get started with your makeover? Ooh, a makeover? I'm going to regret this, aren't I? Nonsense. It's the easiest way to make you appear more relatable and down to earth, while still maintaining your heartthrob status. I can call in a favor and get you a private appointment with a fashion expert. That's a tempting offer, but I'll only do it if Crystal comes too. What do you say? Help Sam find a sizzling new look in this exclusive scene, and want the outfit for her and for the rest of the book. Doesn't that kind of spoil it? Let's make you over. Excellent. If you will follow me. Soon, you and Sam are following Naya to a downtown shopping district. A quick word before we begin. Everyone I work with has signed an NDA, but it'd still be prudent to keep the full extent of the relationship under wraps. Got it. So, where are we going? Neiman Marcus? Bergdorf Goodman? FAO Swartz? I'm pretty sure the last one is a toy shop. Exactly. Imagine the possibilities. Even better, I'm taking you to Mode Magazine headquarters. Can you tell I'm tired? Naya sweeps into the upscale fashion magazine building and is immediately greeted by a chic, beautiful woman. Naya, so good to see you again. Amina, thanks for making time for us in your busy schedule. It's not every day the editor-in-chief agrees to do a fitting. You grab at Sam's arm silently, dropping your voice when Naya and Amina catch up. The editor-in-chief is gonna give you this makeover? I'm so jealous. Imagine being dressed by the Amina Harbor. I kind of feel like a doll, to be honest. Yeah, an impeccably dressed doll. Naya makes the introductions and immediately leads your group to a private conference room. So, what you looking for in your new style? Well, Naya was suggesting something a little more casual and down to earth, although I do start to look somewhat professional. Polished, but approachable. I see. Hey, Crystal, what would you like to see? What would you like to see on Sam? Something that feels comfortable. No one wants to wear a scratchy sweater all day, you know? Good note. Plus, if you look after your best, then you'll be your best. I think I have just the thing. Follow me. You enter a huge closet filled from floor to ceiling with clothes, handbags, shoes. Is this heaven? This is hell to me, but okay. I know. Amina has good taste, but she also has all the fashion world at her fingertips. Little work of magic. And work she does. Just a few minutes later, she's handed Sam a complete outfit. That should do it. Now you change. Naya, I'd love to get your take on our new spring lineup. Of course. We'll be right back. Amina leads Naya away, and you lock the door behind him. Sam turns to you with wide eyes. This is more than I was expecting. You said Naya would never. You said Naya would deliver, and she has. Now, strip. Sam starts to unbutton her shirt, and you drink her in appreciatively. That's better. It doesn't really hit the professional mark though. Worth it. Sam chuckles as she finishes changing into her new outfit. Okay. What do you think? Wow, wow. Is it a good wow or a bad wow? It's a great wow. The best there ever was. Sam takes another look at herself in the mirror and smiles. If you love it, I do too. But I won't be able to get my hands off you. Although that has nothing to do with the clothes. You slide your arms around Sam's neck, drawing her in for a long, slow kiss. Sam leans into you, pressing the length of her body against yours as her hands explore your curves. You're driving me crazy. Your hands fall to her waist as you steady yourself against the onslaught of pleasure. Maybe we can misbehave, if only a little bit. Your fingers trail upward, sliding under Sam's shirt, and spanning the bare skin of her back. Crystal. Shh. You lean forward and press open-mouthed kisses along her neck, mirroring the meandering path of your hands. You're teasing her from all sides, and she grows more breathless as your delicious torture continues. Enough feels hips buck against yours, searching for your touch, but you just smirk. I thought we were gonna behave. I don't think I agreed to that. You swirl your tongue at the base of her throat, and she loses control. Her hands find your hair. She guides your face up into a searing kiss. Just then, there's a knock on the door. You two okay in there? Yep, everything's great. We'll be right out. As Nanny's footsteps retreat, you flash Sam a sheepish smile. I guess you're definitely getting out of it now. No complaints for me. She straightens her clothes, then reaches for your hand. For the two of you go and find Naya and Amina. Sam, who looked divine? What's the verdict? You and Sam share a spiritual look. Sorry, my phone is not in my hand. It's like a distance away. And I need glasses to see far away. So the words are getting like fucked up in my vision sometimes. We'll take it. It's not an excuse, by the way. You know, it is a good one. It's not one. That afternoon, Carter drops you off at the penthouse, then takes Sam to her office to address some reports from her new division. The boys aren't home yet, but you find Jordan cleaning up in the room. Whoa, what happened here? We both forced last night, but they didn't let me. We both forced last night, but they didn't tell me they set up their experiments under the sheets. You try to cover your smile as you step forward to help her. Next time you should make sure to time out before you leave. If Mickey has an ounce of energy left, he'll use it. Good advice, and thanks for the help. I'm sure you had a crazy day too, and I appreciate the extra hands. It's no problem. Sam and I had an appointment earlier, but that was it. Oh, what kind of appointment? Before you can respond, the elevator things in the foyer. You and Jordan look at each other. When it becomes clear she's not expecting anyone, you go check it out. In the entryway, Naya holds up a sleek folder. I have the contract ready for you and Sam to sign. Thanks, Naya. I accept mine right now, but Sam's not here. Is it okay if I give it to her tonight? Tonight? Crystal, do you still live here? Yes. When I said the first step was to separate you, that did include your living arrangement. Leave that contract where Sam can find it and come with me. We're going apartment hunting right now. But Jordan steps into the foyer, offering Naya a bright and curious smile. Hello there. Everything okay, Crystal? I'm being kidnapped, help! Jordan, tell someone went out. If you're sure. Good luck with it. Whatever this is. You give Jordan a little wave as you resign yourself to follow Naya out the door. Before you know it, you and Naya are scuttling around the city, checking out various listings. Ask my real estate friend to send over some recommendations. I'll find a new home for you in no time. That last one had 2 toilets facing each other in the bathroom. Do people actually want that? Picture the strange thing a person could want in their home, and you have an apartment to match, which means it should be easy to find you something a little more normal. Naya surprises you by reaching across the seat and patting your hand. I know this is a big change, but I need you to trust that I know what I'm doing. With my help, you and Sam will emerge from this scandal unscathed. And that's what you want, yes? Of course it's what I want. I'm just not used to this much luxury. And you should get used to it. Sam made it very clear that there's no budget when it comes to you. Still, I want to make sure I don't lose who I am in this whole process. And I give you a doubtful look, as if she's really seeing you for the first time. You know, a lot of people would have no qualms taking advantage of this situation, taking advantage of a woman like Miss Dalton. Yeah, well, I'm not a lot of people. So I'm realizing. The gap stops, and you realize where you are. Dalton Russell Incorporated is a few blocks away on your left, and if you really strain, you can make out Sam's apartment building to your right. We're right back where we started. Based on what you said, I thought something in a familiar area might be more your style. As you're submiss, Empire Terrace is close to the family penthouse, but far enough away to be appropriate. And wait till you see the inside. You step into the ground floor apartment, look at the plain furnishings. We'll start with something simple and work our way up. Either way, a place in this building comes fully furnished. And that's good, at least. Let's take a look at the bedroom. I think you'll be surprised by the amount of space it has. Be honest, Crystal. This might be your new home. Thoughts? Well, honesty, it's certainly quaint. It's not exactly what we're looking for in your new place. Let's see if we can find an upgrade for you. Follow Naya out into the hallway and toward the elevators. You're not the first woman to help to navigate a messy affair. A former client left her husband for an old sweetheart after they'd been separated for years. He tried to leak new photos of her and ruin her reputation in retaliation. What an asshole. How do you get ahead of something like that? We held auditions for a young lookalike who agreed to claim they were pictures of her. Then we had a meeting with him. It would look like he was the one who had the affair with a much younger woman, then leaked her photos and lied about who they were. Damn, it's like something from a movie. Thank you. And it's also not the first time Miss Dalton has reached out to me my services. When else did she reach out? She wanted my help in dealing with the press on behalf of her first wife, Addison. Sam's first wife. She really talks about her, except when the boys ask for fun stories about the other mom. I couldn't help them because of my client load then. Although I got the sense that Anderson didn't want my advice. It's probably Sam's encouragement. I had no idea. Why wouldn't Anderson want your help? Maybe she felt like it would be admitting defeat. No, she felt like it would be seen a weakness that she couldn't handle things. I guess this explains why Sam was so insistent on hiring you. She cares a great deal for you. Your relationship is still new, and opening up about the death of a spouse is difficult, even for the strongest woman. I'm giving this like 10%, as it is 9:20 in the morning, and I've been up since like 4 in the afternoon. Nanny turns to face you more fully, placing a reassuring hand on your arm. If I may be so bold, Sam listed my services specifically because she's committed to you long term. So be patient. She'll open up when she's ready. There's no rush when you have the rest of your lives together. Well, when you put it that way. Now come on, I have another apartment for you to look at, and I think you'll like it even more than the last one. Night leads you up to the penthouse. The apartment's modern and chic. You can't help imagine what it'd be like to come home to this place every night. I just love the natural light in here, don't you? No. This might actually be nicer than Sam's place, and I have gotten used to being on the top floor. You wander into the bedroom next. I can definitely picture spending some quality time with Sam in here. Now, I can't live with Sam. This is the next best thing. I agree. Nanny checks her watch. I should probably get you back considering you have some packing to do. Shall I tell my realtor that you want the penthouse? You always take the ground floor apartment if you feel more comfortable. If I have to move, at least I can live in luxury. Upgrade your apartment to unlock an exclusive scene with Sam and the boys right now, and a premium background for the rest of the book. Not so humble, bold. This place already feels like home. Well, as much as anything away from Sam can feel like home. I was hoping you'd say that. Let me see if we can't get you in here tonight. That evening, you're settling into your new place when 4 tiny fists pound insistently on the front door. Come out with your hands up. We know you got the dread pirate crystal. You'll never get your hands on me gold. As soon as you twist the knob, the twins explode into the room, galloping around your apartment. I apologize in advance for whatever they're about to break. Sam's arms circle around you from behind, and you lean back into her. It's so clean. Duh, it's brand new. It's pretty easy to keep it clean. We don't live with a couple of 7-year-olds. We just have to start messing up for you. Mason shows skeptically at your couch cushions. Good. Good bounce rate. May require further testing. I hypothesized that the bed would be even bouncier. The twins disappear further into the apartment, laughing and chasing each other. This closet is big enough for 4 sleepovers. Boys, be gentle. You say I'm standing alone in the living room. So what do you think? I know it's sudden, but Naya practically dragged me out of the door when she realized I was still living with you. Besides, this will give us time to miss each other. You know what they say? Has to make the heart grow fonder. Sam turns you to face her, and that's on your neck. I'm not sure it's possible for my heart to be fond of you. But then, you've been constantly surprising me since the day we met, so maybe you're right. And I like that this gives us some time. I would rather spend the time living together, but now I know what she's doing. Yeah, I was skeptical at first, but she convinced me. Actually, she mentioned something else I want to talk to you about too. About Addison? Sam stiffens at the mention of her first wife's name, but doesn't pull back. And I don't like to talk about her. No, it's fine. I mean, I don't like to dredge about the past, especially when I have the future in my arms. But I'm sure you have questions, and I want you to feel comfortable asking them. In that case, are we just repeating history here? The bullet points at least seem very familiar. There are some similarities, sure. Addie wasn't ready for the kind of scrutiny that comes with a Delta name. That's why I hired Naya, so you will be. Makes sense. You lean in, resting your head against her shoulder. Spreads her hands up and down your back. Thank you for putting up with me all this, just be with me. Well, there are some perks, like the sounds of my feet pound down the hallway, right on cue. You step apart again as Mickey and Mason come walking back into the room, out of breath from whatever they've been doing. Mom, Mickey and I talked it over, and we're ready for our own apartments too. It'll be a big step up for all of us, but we can used to it. I'm thinking of a ball pit living room, a bubble bath bathroom, and a slide to get downstairs. Yeah, and I bet that can also transform into a robot. I'd love to talk about this more in, say, 15 years. But that's forever from now. Tell us okay, Crystal? I think you should ask for a trampoline floor too. Why didn't we think of that? It's so much faster to jump around on. Now I'm never going to hear the end of it. Can't blame the kids for wanting a dream home. Turn back to the twins. But maybe you two should wait until you do a little more research. Where to get a trampoline floor, then realize next year what you really want is a permanent ice skating rink. Brilliant! Or a foam pit. The possibilities are endless. How about this? You two can pick where we get takeout from tonight, since Crystal doesn't have any dishes yet. Pizza! 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 That was easy. Pizza it is. My hypothesis was correct. Miles and clothes and made her nicer. No, you saying I wasn't nice before. You can be nicer than regular nice. Sam smiles at you over the twins' heads, and you feel contentment bubble up in your chest. This place is already starting to feel like home. 2 hours later, both boys doze on the couch on top of the remains of their fort, and lead Sam to the bedroom. So I was thinking, now that we're not living together anymore, we need a new role. Oh. Let's make sure we call each other every other night. More during the day. Daytime's a bonus, but I don't think I'll be able to fall asleep without you wishing me good night. Done and done. Sam cups your cheeks in her hands and kisses you. Her movements purposeful, searching. Trust me, Naya's plan might change the way the press sees us, but we won't let it change anything between us. Promise? promise. You stare deep into Sam's eyes, your gaze drifting down to her perfect lips. The little desire points that you get with Sam don't mean shit, because this is a single love interest book, so you can only be with her. So you don't even need to try to get desire points. You already have her. You're already gonna get her. You're locked into getting her. If you read this book and you weren't trying to get her, you're still gonna get her. You have no other choice. It's either her or her. It's not like her or no one, is her. Or Sam in general. If you pick the male Sam, it's like there's no point to the whole getting desire things. It's like other books where you have multiple love interests and you get more points, or a relationship status. Bleach room. It's just Sam. And my eyes are starting to shut, so I need to move on. You lean in and capture her mouth with yours, pouring all of your emotions into the kiss. Sam's arms slide around your waist, pulling you flush against her as her tongue sweeps between your parted lips. We'll have to christen this new apartment eventually. In every room, every surface, something to look forward to. Sam's hands move down your body, desperate to find a sliver of bare skin. You shiver as her fingers brush against your leg, then up your thigh. Sam. Her lips find yours again, and you wrap your arms around her neck, urging her closer until... Mom? Crystal? Both pull back at the sound of stirring from the living room. I believe that's like you. Now she gets the boys back, and I still sleep over at your place. It's pretty much the opposite of what I had in mind when she moved you out. Talk to you tomorrow. Let me count down the seconds. You help her gather the twins and show her to the door for one final kiss goodbye to get ready for bed in your brand new apartment. The next day, you and Jenny sit in your new living room, unpacking one of the remaining boxes and catching her up on the changes. Tonight said I need a new place ASAP, and here I am. Damn, I have such friends with connections. This place is amazing. Look at this view. I know. I'm trying not to let it go to my head. I'm so jealous. Don't be about us little people now that you're big time. I don't know about big time. I'm still adjusting. Can't believe there's been so much change in such a short amount of time, and that shows no sign of stopping. It doesn't freak you out at all. A little bit, but Sam makes it all worth it. Isn't your life supposed to change when you fall for someone? The phone rings, interrupting your conversation. It's Naya. Let you take this. Don't worry about me. I'll just be here, stepping to your stuff. Like I own anything you don't know about already. Jenny sticks her tongue out at you, and you wave her off. She moves into the bedroom. Hello? Naya? Crystal, I got big news. The public already loves me, and our new relationship pain is over. Even I'm not that good. But I've been thinking about how to introduce you to Sam's social circle from your side as a peer and our nanny. Parents of Sterling Academy are the kind of people you need to impress for you and Sam go public, and she mentioned that they haven't been the most welcoming. That's one way to put it. So, how do we turn things around? We're gonna warm them up to you by inviting them to a party in your new home. You want me to throw a housewarming party? Yes, this weekend. A Bk2 event in the city. What has Naya gotten me into?